They were all thieves and robbers, but my sheep didn't listen to them. I am the gate. Whoever enters through me will be saved, and he will come in and go out and will find pasture. But the thief, or thieves, come only to steal, kill, and destroy. But I have come so that they, the sheep, can have life and have it to the full. I am the good shepherd. That word is so overused and to translate good. I am a good shepherd. I'm good. The good shepherd lays down his life for the sheep. The hired hand, he doesn't care about them because he's not the shepherd who owns the sheep. So, when he sees the wolf coming, he abandons the sheep and runs away. So, the wolf attacks the flock and scatters it. The man runs away because he's a hired hand, cares nothing for the sheep. But I am the good shepherd. I know my sheep know me, just like the Father knows me and I know the Father. I lay down my life for the sheep. Okay? I mean, this is critical for us to understand. For us to understand. We are in a series, those of you that are new this week, we're in a series called Seek the Kingdom. And we are trying to become kingdom thinkers. How does God's kingdom work? What is our role in that? And in this analogy, you and I, each of us, has been given a flock to take care of. Part of the kingdom, you've got to understand, is there's this giant kingdom, and it's cut up into millions and billions of little pieces, and each one of those is a flock in this example, and you have been given the responsibility to take care of a flock. Now, yes, it's your house, and yes, it's the people in your neighborhood, and it's the people at work, and it's your friends. It's all those things. All of those people are in your pen, and you are to be the good shepherd. You are to be paying attention and taking care of the people that are under your care. For example, in this example, following Christ's example, I'm the good shepherd. The good shepherd, he said, did what? Lays down his life for the sheep. Okay? You have people that are counting on you today to care for them. They may not even realize it, but they're looking to you for provision, for protection, for guidance. Part of the shepherd's job was to lead the sheep in and out of a place of safety. Okay? He would walk in, he'd start talking, calling the sheep, he would leave, and they would follow him. And I don't know if you've ever seen sheep, but sheep aren't real smart. Okay? Sheep are considered one of the dumbest animals on the planet. And when you take sheep out of a gate, if you put up something that's a foot high, and the first one jumps over it, the second one will jump, and the third one will jump, and you can take it down, and the 49th one will still be jumping, because they just follow the one ahead of them. Okay? Sheep aren't real smart. Okay? They gotta know that I can trust this guy or gal that's leading me, and they gotta know that I understand that voice, and I know he wouldn't hurt me. Okay? Sheep are stinky. I don't know if you know this, but sheep don't smell good. You ever been to the fair? You smell like sheep for days when you leave that one building. The sheep are a mess, and they got to have somebody that will care for them. Somebody that will take care of their wounds. In Psalm 23, it talks about he anoints my head with oil. That means places where the sheep is scarred or cut from having been up grazing. The shepherd has to know his sheep intimately. You have people that are under your care, and you are accountable to take care of those people. And they need you today to be a hero. Quit being a sissy, quit being a wimp. They need somebody who's going to step up and protect them and guide them and care for them. Your family needs you to be a hero. Your town, your state needs you to be a hero, because there's nobody else going to be a hero if it's not going to be you. Because you are the shepherd for your flock. They count on you today for leadership, and they need you to step up and at least swing. What makes a hero? Heroes always stand for what's right. In verse 1 it says, I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm a good shepherd. I'm the man. Okay? The hero always stands up for what's right. Batman is always on the side of the good. Superman always stands up for what's right. They're never the bad, well, unless there's kryptonite. Okay? But they always stand up for what's right. And the problem is, the difficulty, especially in America, is that things have really changed about right and wrong. Do you remember when we were kids, and I'm 46 years old, almost 47. Most of you are somewhere in there. But you remember when you used to be able to go to your neighbor's house and stay there till dark? And you can't do that anymore, can you? Truth is, we don't even know our neighbors anymore because we're all afraid. But there used to be certain things that we could get away with, or things that we would do. Things have really, really changed. What we see on TV today, people didn't even talk about 20 years ago out loud. I'm telling the truth, right?
Yes.
Okay, I just want to make sure I'm on the right track. But I remember the days when I could get up in the morning, I look at my parents and say, I'm going to go play ball today, and I'd come home at supper. They didn't even know where I was because they knew that the whole block was looking out for me. But it's not like that anymore. It doesn't take a village to raise children. It takes a village of people paying attention to raise children. Okay? And when we see our children messing up, we want to fix it, don't we? Well, we don't always see where our children are. And we need help. And that's one of the roles of the church, is to help you be a great parent or a great step-parent or a great grandma, a great grandfather, so that you can become the person God wants you to be to raise your children, the Bible says, in the fear and admonition of the Lord. Okay? Things are different. Man, there are people walking around bragging about stuff that we like. Do you remember? I can remember as a kid in the 70s, there was a show that came on late at night, and it had a particular character on it. And just because of the lifestyle of that character, my parents freaked. Nowadays, that's no big deal. Talk about it everywhere all day long, talk about it at school. I can remember the days when you were allowed to pray at school. I can remember the days you were allowed to say God, and it wasn't a cuss word at school. But nowadays, what is it? You see the story this week? Teacher threatened to fail this kid, and he threatened to kill the teacher if she didn't give him an A+ in class. Are you kidding me? What happened to the days where it was yes ma'am, yes sir? Sit down, shut up, go put your nose in the corner. I remember those days. How many of you are teachers? Those days are gone, aren't they? I remember one time, teacher put a circle on the chalkboard and I had to keep my nose in it. Problem was, it was up here. And my calves were burning. You can't even do that to a child anymore. See, the problem is all the power's in the wrong hand. A woman yesterday decided to bless out an umpire in a tennis match. Oh, give me a break. Multi-millionaire, billionaire, going to be mad over a game. I understand it's her job, but you don't have to do that. Come on. Come on. That wouldn't have happened a few years ago. And see, the problem is, things keep changing, and that's okay. We're all going to change. Everything about life changes. But right and wrong really haven't changed. We might think it's okay, but right and wrong haven't really changed. And what we figured out is, I'm going to explain this away. This is just my feelings, these are my thoughts, it's my new perspective. Okay, but right and wrong are still right and wrong. This way over here is still right, this way over here is still wrong, and all this in the middle in America is, well, you just decide for yourself, and as long as you don't bother me, we don't have a problem. Well, the problem is there's a line. And when you cross the line, it's no longer right. What you're doing is wrong. And you can justify it, blame it, you can excuse it away, you can call it whatever you want. It's still wrong. There are things that are right, there are things that are wrong. And a hero is always on the side of what is right. And because the boundaries keep changing, there's a lot of unrest in our culture right now. Because what was just right a few years ago, maybe it's not right anymore, or maybe the other way. Something that was wrong a few years ago, now culturally is okay. And so it causes people to wonder what's going on. Where is the fence, Mr. Shepherd? How far can I go? Because last month you told me that was too far. And so they're confused. And so as sheep, and we're kind of like that, we want to know where the boundary is. And when the boundaries keep changing, people get confused. When you tell your kids 10 o'clock is bedtime, and then the next night they get to stay up until 10:30, they get confused on night number 3. Because they don't know what time they really have to go to bed. And so, boundaries are boundaries, and in our culture, great good old North America, United States, where I'm free to believe what I want, we keep changing the boundaries. Situational ethics is what that's called. That's right for me this time, it's right for me the other way the next time. Okay? Based on my situation. So we've got all this worry and all this fretting going on about what's going to happen. Well, I can tell you one thing that's still right. It is right for you to be a hero to the people in your life. It is right for you to be a shepherd to the people that are in your flock. It is right for you to be a leader, not a follower. Sheep don't need followers. They got plenty of those. They need leaders. And that is completely right. And not only that, you are accountable for those people under your care. Number 2, heroes never, ever, ever quit. It's 24/7, 365. You are on call every moment if you're going to be a hero. I can remember back when I used to watch Batman, dun